All right. Hello, everyone out there. Uh, Back today with a little bit more arena. Sorry if you hear a little bit of noise in the background. I got a 3D printer going right now, doing some calibrations. So just trying to get that done. Oh, what is going on here? Okay, that's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that before. But I haven't played a lot of Tabletop Simulator, so probably not the best expert on this anyway. That's that's cool. Um, anyway, I'm going to be I'm going to be trying to finish this campaign I did a couple weeks ago in Blood Castle, and it actually wasn't going too well for us. We got the first event completed, and we unlocked this third event, which is all in this room basically right now. We busted down the door, and I believe we have to. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. It's the other way around. We did event 3 already. It's event 1 we're on right now. So, um, we already busted down the door. So it says when 3 vampires are killed, the altar will be deactivated. One hero inside the room will regain 20 hit points. So we got to do that one, and um, uh, then we can move on to this last room, and then hopefully be able to fight Count Gazzini and get this one over. Our heroes are the Death Knight, the Rogue Garen, Ustar the Necromancer, and Zun the Illusionist. This was the team that I expected probably wouldn't do well because at least 2 of them are not very good for PvE. And Ustar's not really great for PvE either. And the Death Knight is he's kinda okay. So try to finish this one out, so it'll probably be relatively short stream. I think when we were playing last, I ended it after the hero's turn, so technically it is the enemy's turn. So we'll flip an evil power. Reinforcement, if there's only one foe active, place a copy of villain from this quest, adjacent to it, 20 hit points. We have more than one, so they are perfectly okay, and they'll be doing basic strategy. So basic strategy is attacking closest and with lowest health. Alright, so we'll start with the red guy over here. Move this out of the way. Pull these dice off. Alright, red is going to attack Death Knight. 3, that's a miss. That'll be 5 residual damage to the Death Knight. That puts him at 23. All this stuff got moved around. Here, maybe it's these grid lines. Maybe that's the problem. Let's see if I can turn that off. Maybe that'll make it easier. Maybe not. Alright, we'll just go from there. Alright, and what else are these vampires doing here? Yeah, okay. So green's gonna go now. We got a 4. That is a miss as well. Wow, that's getting pretty lucky here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. So the Death Knight getting pretty lucky. Alright. In this case, whoop. Okay, so there was a change to this mod, which did make all the character sizes smaller to kind of help out with some of this collision issue. So I'm probably either going to remake this one or I'll just open and build a new one next time, and that way it'll be a little easier to navigate. Alright, so Blue, he is wedged between Ustar and Garen. So they are tied. The lowest is Ustar by 1 health. So he's going to attack Ustar then. 19. That is a hit, which is 12 damage. 12 damage to Ustar. Puts him at 23. And then it will be 3 health for Blue. Blue is all the way down here. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And that should be it for the villain's turn. Check real quick. Trying to remember if Gazzini does his attack. He does deals 10 damage to the hero and then vanishes each round after the last hero acts. Okay, so it'll be next time here. Okay. Anyway, getting back to the battle here, I think Garen he's in a pretty good position to kill Blue with his backstab ability. So he is gonna do that. Target is exposed. 18, that's a hit. And that will be the 6 plus 4 from Tactics. And that would be a 20, so that kills Blue. Oh man, even the tokens are all flipping out now too. Awesome. Alright, Garen will pick up that token, and he will pull a flask. He got Potion of Haste. And move up 6 squares before declaring the target and do 13 damage. So, can move 6 squares, that's pretty good movement, and then you can combine that with your normal movement. So, it'll be pretty good. It's definitely not my favorite one. There's maybe if you run into it, I'll really call it out, but in my opinion, Phoenix Blood is easily one of the best ones, which allows essentially somebody to take another turn, which is fantastic. Alright, hold on, pulling off print here real quick. And of course, one little piece gets stuck to the build plate. Pain in the butt to get off. Alright, whatever. That's good enough. Okay, back to the battle here. Alright, Garen, so he picked up, that consumes 1 of his movement. He can now he's got movement as 5 left, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try to do that to help the Death Knight. And Zund, let's see. I think Zund, actually maybe Ustar should try to do his attack here. So 1, 2, 3. Zund tripping Ustar again. Alright, so Ustar is gonna do his attack on red. He's gonna do Life Siphon. Try to get some heals out here. Life Siphon on red. 11, that's a hit. Okay. So as before we were gaining an additional 4 damage for all the enemies combatants that have been dying. So it's going to do 10 damage on this attack. Let's see, where's Red at? Red is ooh, he's all the way at full health. Oh boy. Okay. Now he's up down to 30. And then somebody else is going to gain 6. I'm going to put it on the tank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then somebody gains hope. Let's go with Zund. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job, Ustar. And then, let's see, Zund. Let's, target can't regain HP, and, man. Maybe, let's go for Dangerous Choice. Dangerous Choice on, Red. 11, that's a hit. And since it is a, let's see, oops, sorry, right here. It is, oh, gotta look at the card. I forget, this one's always on the card. Okay, if you rolled an odd number, it's 1, so 9 additional damage. So that puts that move at 16 damage. 16 damage to Red. He's at 30, he's 20, he's now at 14. There you go. Okay, let's see who else we got here. So these two have gone. We got the Death Knight. No, we got 3 people have gone. We got the Death Knight. Oh, we can't forget Zun's passive Despair. So with Despair, he'll be able to hit another target that's within 5 squares, which is green, and he'll get to do 4 damage to green. You got to get every little ounce of damage you can because they're definitely going to be able to do their turn. At least one of these guys for sure is doing their turn. 14. I don't think no. The Death Knight probably not be able to do 14 damage. Yeah. He negate any effects that make enemies within 2 squares of your game. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Potion of Precision. That's only 13 damage. There's no way to get any more on that one. Damn. That sucks. It's just 1 damage short. Alright. So I guess we better go with let's go with Evil Sword since they're likely to both heal this turn. That we can try to stop their healing. Alright, so he's going to roll against what are we rolling against? We're rolling against Red. 17, that's a hit. Alright, so that's gonna be 8 damage. That pops him down to 6. And the Death Knight is toughened. And he negates any effects that make enemies within 2 squares that you regain hit points. So that will be both of these guys here. Will be unable to get any healing. So that's the end of the hero's turn. So now somebody has to take 10 damage. It's probably going to be Garen. Good old Garen. Taking the hit for the team. Taking the hit from Gazzini. Just popping out of nowhere. Alright, so the enemies get to go now. Soul Corruption. Heroes attacks deal damage but apply no effects. Ooh, I hate this one. I hate this one. Okay, so red. Red is going to go first. He's going to attack using basic strategy. He's going to attack the Death Knight, and he misses. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've been actually getting kind of lucky now. We'll see how long it lasts. Alright, so green, he's going to attack the Death Knight as well, I believe. Yep, because he's lower health. And same range as Garen. So 17. That is a hit, which will be 12 damage. Actually, wait a second. So, Evil Sword has made the Death Knight toughened. So toughened is a -3 to the damage when he's hit by an enemy attack. So instead of 12, he's going to be at a 9. That will help us. So he's now down at 10. And green does not get his healing due to Evil Sword's power. And that is it. There's only those 2 enemies there. Now it will be the hero's turn. Alright. So let's start with maybe... Yeah, okay. So we're going to do a sidestep with the Death Knight. He's going to sidestep here. He's going to do Death Grip on green. 1 for it. Ooh, hit the dice. 13. That's a hit. So that will be 11 damage. So that puts him at 25. And it pulls the character 1 towards him. And oh man, I kept getting them confused. Okay, so green is the one that I want to attack. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, so Garen is going to move up. Let's see. Wait, he's standing here. Does he want to take the? Yeah, he's gonna need to take the next hit. So Garen's gonna need to stand there, and he's going to do backstab on this enemy here. Should be 20 damage if we hit. 16. That's 20 damage. That brings him down to 5. Boom. That is a colossal hit. That is for sure. Alright. They are both getting low here. We have 2 attacks left. We're going to have to go with more healing. For sure. Alright, I think we're going to have to pull a special here because we're getting in trouble. We're in the trouble zone now. But they could both be killed with primaries, which is kind of disappointing. That Garen attack just hit so freaking hard. Well, okay, so and thinking back to the power effect here. Oh wait, so that would change a couple things. See, this is what happens when you don't have somebody else to help remember all the cards. Okay, so it says on this card that apply no effects. So the effects from his attack was moving somebody and that the target was vulnerable, so that damage still is true, but he does not get pulled now. And then Garen's effect of the target takes an additional 5 damage if it's exposed, which he was. Actually, no, he's not exposed anymore anyway because of the positioning. But regardless, green has 5 additional health. Actually, no. He has 9 additional health because we don't get the effect and we don't get tactics either because we're now not basically surrounding. We're not surrounding green anymore. So that's pretty disappointing. That is disappointing. This is also one of these times that you really don't want to have to use. You don't want to use your specials just for the damage because your specials are some of your strongest abilities, and if you're using them just for special, or just for the damage, you're missing out on the majority of those ability. Um, oh, that is unfortunate. So Garen still is going to have to sidestep over here though, because he's going to have to take the next hit. What else do we got anything else that we can still use here? No, this is not looking great. Of course, Garen is the one that has the potion of haste. Alright, well, we're just going to have to try to kill what we can, I guess. So, Zund is going to make his attack on red. He's going to use Rainbow Ray. Three. Oh, that's a miss. That's 5 residual, which puts him down at 1. That sucks. Truly unfortunate. Okay. So Ustar is next. He's the last person. He really needs to make his hit, at least on red here. So he's going to do Death Ray, because he'll get the bonus to his roll. I'm on. That's a hit. Red is dead. Okay. And, yep, so that's going to be the end of the hero's turn. Garen is going to take 10 more damage. Yeah, I don't think we're going to make it here much more, but we'll see. Oh, yep. Okay, so Ustar made his last hit, so somebody does get the passive, so I'll give it to the Death Knight. He's at 14. So Garen already took the hit. Alright, now it's the enemy's turn. Now, hopefully a better card here. Remove from all combatants all temporary effects applied by heroes. Well, there is none on this turn because the last one we weren't allowed to place effects or use any kind of effects. So this turn will be pretty good for us. So in this case, the vampire is going to attack Garen instead of the Death Knight because he's closer. A 1. That's a miss. We've been getting really lucky. Wow. This is still not good for our team, but we're gonna keep chugging along here. Who would be the best to make this last attack here? think it would be good if Ustar did it. That would probably be the best case here. Alright, so Ustar's gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5. And I am blanking out here on. I think you just have to be adjacent to Flass to pick them up. But this is why sometimes it's helpful having other people on. We're just going to go with that for right now. He's going to pick up the Flask, Oil of Impact. Okay. And then Ustar is going to flip the token. He's going to use Harvest of Souls on green. Alright, everyone. Let's hope we get something here good. Come on. 17. Boom. That's a hit. 16 damage. That will kill green. Awesome. Awesome. And you or an ally within range gains 16 hit points. Ooh. Man, we got a whole bunch of people that are hurt here. Man, who do we save? The tank or the rogue? What do you guys think? Tank or the rogue? Kind of lean in the tank, but just because he's got more defense and we need someone to kind of get in there and take some damage, and the fact that the rogue will be less effective if the tank is dead. So we're going to go with that. He's going to gain 16 health. So that will put him at 20. So that's 6 here. And then 10 more. So that put him at 30. And then permanent. You may spend your prime action to make any of your dead allies' primary attacks, which currently is not really anything for us because none of his allies are dead yet. But if that were to happen, um, then you know we'll get to that point. Oh, this brings up another. So let me finish this out first, and then we'll go back to the log here. But somebody else will gain 4. I'm gonna go with Zund on that one, and you'll see why. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in the campaign, it says that when the third vampire is killed, the altar is deactivated, and one hero inside the room regains 20 hit points. Alright, so, Death Knight, get off here. Alright. So, the room has been deactivated. Somebody regains 20 hit points. That will be Garen. So that will put him at 31. Right there. Awesome. And I decided to do that because if Garen, or if I would have put Hope on Garen, then he, obviously would have significantly less health. But the other main thing is he can't be healed twice, so he wouldn't be able to get that Hope passive, or he wouldn't be able to get the 20 heal from the campaign if he received Hope. So, okay. So it is cleared now. Do we get the door? Do the doors go down? Then inside the room regain. It doesn't say anything about the door. That's kind of frustrating, honestly, because now it's saying that essentially I have to beat down this door just to go on to the next area, which is over here. I mean, I don't know if that was the intent for this, because it does say shut and locked if a hero occupies, if it's pushed inside adjacent door. Blah, blah, blah. No, it doesn't say anything about it. So I guess that means we have to beat down this door, and that it doesn't just become unlocked on its own, which is, like I said, a bit unfortunate. But we got 3 attacks to do 20 damage, so we'll try our best here. You have to use basic attacks on doors, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Ustar is going to make his attack. 11, that's a hit, so that's 6 damage. Okay. And Garen will go up next. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you know what? Maybe he already has 2, so I guess he can't get another. So he's ending his turn here, which is 5. He's gonna get turned so he can actually fit. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Don't worry. It'll be fixed in the next one, everyone. Okay. Garen will do his basic attack now on the door. That's a hit. He does get his passive, so this will be actually 11 damage, right? Yep, that's right. So 11 damage to the door. That leaves it with 3 health. And now Zund will make his attack on the door. Frustrating, we just got to do this just to get out of the room. 4. Defense of the door is 6. Basic attack gives us +1, but that will not be enough, unfortunately, so that is 0. 0 damage. Nice job, Zun. Come on, pull yourself together here. Okay, so now either Ustar or Garen takes 10 damage. Probably Garen. That puts him at 21. Alright, here we go again. Let's have the Death Knight move. Or attack. Come on, Death Knight. Break it down here. 6, that's a hit. Alright, door's gone. Awesome. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I believe any of these doors are actually gone. So he's gonna go in here. 6. The door. He's started going into the room, which is Fate card 2. Place 2 vampires inside the room. Oh, okay. This is when we stand on the altar. That's right. Okay. Place 2 vampires inside the room. A charm affects the hero with the highest hit points. This hero cannot attack vampires. Make basic attack targeting an ally, and it deals +5 damage on a hit, in addition to regular damage. Charmed hero takes 15 damage at the end of each round unless it makes a basic attack against an ally on his turn. Ooh, it is ugly. That is ugly. We're definitely running out of time though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Garen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh man, who's the high? It would be Zund, right? Is he inside the room now? No, it just says charm affects the hero with the highest hit points, which would be Zund. Yeah, I'm just not gonna go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Alright. Zund. Take 10 damage this turn. From Mr. Mr. What's this guy? Gazzini. Good old Gazzini over here. He should be a vampire, but there's only a warlord for him. Alright, so someone who is going and make this turn. So Garen is going to stand here. He activates the event, spawns 2 vampires within 2 squares. Let's have you guys stand. Let's stand here. Okay. So 40 health. We got red and we got blue. Where's blue? He's over here. Only 2, but they gain the advantage here of Zund, which means that Zund doesn't get to make his attack for us. Maybe he should have been the person to stand on this, but doesn't really matter. Okay, so Garen's going to get to go first. He's going to do backstab on blue since he is exposed. 9, that's a hit. That'll be 20 damage to blue. That's a good first hit there. Boom. Alright. And then the Death Knight will go in. 1, 2, 3. I think we're going to have to rotate some of these guys around here. There you go. This is getting crazy. But, you know what? I made a mistake there. So technically, blue is not exposed because he has a ally that is adjacent to him. So it's kind of like defending his back. So it's actually +5 for blue. All right. Death Knight goes in here and probably use Evil Sword. Evil Sword on blue. 13. Alright, this will be 8 damage. 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. Right there. And he's going to be toughened and negates any effects that make enemies regain hit points. So that will be good against these guys, but still is rough. This would be rough. Whenever your guys get controlled by the enemy is not good. Yeah, in fact, Ustar probably is going to get to use his Harvest of Souls here pretty soon. Let's see. We move the target up to 4 squares. I don't know if that one's really going to be that helpful. We should have this token back up, by the way. Alright. I guess he's going to do sidestep this way. And he's going to do Life Siphon on blue. 10 damage. 7. Boom. Okay, and then somebody regains 6 hit points. That will probably be Zun, because he's gonna take. Ooh, wait, Garen's down there too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do Zund. So 27. Garen will get the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And yep, that's the end of his turn. That's the end of all the heroes' turns because Zund is now charmed. So Zund's turn will now be rolling. rolling against us. He'll be doing basic attacks, and actually, you know what? When this was Zund already at the max health, because he was all the way down here. Oh, wait, maybe it was because I was reading it early and someone else got healed. So it's actually would be uh, the well, when this happened, he was lower, nobody else had health. So yeah, it's the Death Knight that should have not been able to take his turn. Okay. Well, Death Knight goes back here. Blue is going to regain, I think, 8, was it? Oh, puts him back at, what, 15? And Zund is going to make his attack, which, if he's charmed, he technically can't go through. He can't go through the Death Knight at this point now because he's not on his side anymore. I would assume counted as the enemy. So Zun would need to step back, and he can shoot back. I don't think he can hit. Well, can he hit blue? So it's corner to corner. Oops. Trying to get the right spot. That I don't know. It's almost right on the corner, but I think it's still good because it's just inside. So I'm going to count it. And we're going to go with Dangerous Choice. Dangerous Choice on blue. Come on, baby. Oh, come on. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. You know, sometimes you get lucky and sometimes you don't in this game. You just never know. Okay, so since the Death Knight is charmed, he's going to do his basic attack. And does it say if there's a certain targeting? Doesn't seem to. So I think we're just gonna pull the card here for the villain and see what it says. Okay, heroes can't regain hit points. Basic strategy. Okay, so we're gonna have the Death Knight go first. He is going to do basic strategy, which is closest. So that's gonna be Zund. Oh, and of course he trips on Zund. There we go. And he's gonna make his basic attack on Zund, which is a 6 if he hits. He misses, so he doesn't do any damage. And it says he only takes the 15 if he makes Charm Tier takes it in, unless it makes a basic attack against an ally on his turn. Okay, so yep, he's good. He does no damage, and it doesn't hurt Zun. That's easily the best situation we could have possibly gotten. Okay, so red will go now. He's going to attack Garen. 13, that's a hit. So that's 12 damage to Garen. I'll put him at 13 health. Red is at full, so no change for him. Blue is going to attack Garen as well. 17, oof. Garen's alive, but with 1. And blue regains 3. I also forgot, so Zun should have taken, since he was the furthest to the right, he was at 26, I believe. So he should be at 16 from Count Kazini, by the way. Come on. There we go. Okay. The villains have now gone, so now it's going to be the heroes. Let's see. We can't regain hit points. We need to do a good amount of damage here. You do 13 damage. So Garen can't do it in that position. Garen's got 1 health. Oh, wait a second. What we got here? You may move up to 6 squares before declaring the target. Oh, Zun's in a little trouble. He's pushed all the way back there now. We can't get healing. He's not going to be able to kill him with that. So, alright. So yeah. Oh, he can do Oil of Impact. Okay. Alright. Necromancer will move up 1. He's going to do his Oil of Impact ability on blue. Roll these dice. The target is not exposed, sadly. 19. Oh, that was close. That was close. Yeah, Zund is definitely drunk at the wheel. He's I don't even know what he's doing. He's all these characters are out of place here. You know, this was the opposite of a dream team. It was the it was the nightmare team really, for PvE characters. But I wanted to see how it would go, and I'm actually surprised we've gotten this far without actually being completely wiped off the board already. So wouldn't surprise me if I've made some mistakes along the way, but at the same time, that's pretty good. So Oil of Impact will do 13 damage, which will kill blue. Awesome. And we don't get the other thing of moving him around, so that's okay. We'll be fine with that. All right, so Zund and Garen still get to go. So do we want Backstab? Because he's not going to get the passive. We are blessed. So, screw it. Let's go with Backstab with Garen. Sadly, he's not going to get his passive. 16, we're going to roll anyway, just to see if we can get a 20. 16 twice. Okay. Alright, so that's going to be 11 damage to red. We got so much damage to do on him, it's not even funny. And Zund. You got to do something here, Zund. Man, come on. Can we, even Nightmare ain't gonna do it this turn. We gotta do 29 damage. No. Oh man, this is not where you want this to be. Let's put this in the discard for flasks. And screw it. We're gonna go. We're gonna do nightmare. Do nightmare on. Oh wait, we gotta do another sidestep back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're still in range, which is good. Do a nightmare in red. We don't want to hurt our own guy. Did that just hit the rulebook? You gotta be freaking kidding me. Alright, well, we're still gonna play by the rules. We're gonna say I had to roll the 4, unfortunately, which will be not enough, sadly. So that will do. Where is this one here? Nightmare. 15 residual damage. We got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it does a decent amount of damage, but it's definitely not going to be enough. Alright, so all the heroes have gone. We've used, yep, except for the Death Knight, who is still mind controlled. So, oh, wait a second. Before we do that, Zund is going to take 10 more damage from Gazzini. Alright, remove all permanent effects from the hero with most of the effects applied on it. Unfortunate. Oh my god. Okay, so that means Ustar loses this one. That was not a permanent. That was a permanent effect he had. All right, so Death Knight's gonna move up. He's gonna do his roll. Yep. All right, so that is 6 damage. That's gonna be enough. That is enough to kill Zund, sadly. Our Death Knight is killing our own guys now. Awesome job. And just make sure I didn't miss anything else. Okay. Now Red, the vampire will go. He's going to attack Garen. 6. Aha, defended. Awesome. So in the game, you cannot die from residual damage. So Garen, with 1 health, is going to continue living because this vampire just missed again. I think it's second miss. Yeah. So that's actually really lucky for us. And then yeah, so that's the end of the enemy's turn. We don't have any reses. So it's gonna be the heroes. What are we doing here, team? Sadly now, the time that would have been awesome for Ustar to use that Harvest of Souls ability, it's now taken away, sadly. We gotta get his health down 14 more. So, alright, I guess Ustar is going to do Life Siphon. Life Siphon on red. Oh my god. Really? Damn. Alright, miss. 5 residual. Alright, but Ustar is going to step. No, he's going to step 1. Actually, wait, no. He's going to pick up this. Oh, wait, that was supposed to be gone already last turn. Sorry, so he can't pick up that one. 1, 2. That's going to be good for Garen. Garen is going to do backstab. Oh. Wait, Okay, so the enemy is exposed, which means he has a -3 to his defense, which puts him at 3 defense. So that is a hit, which will be 20 damage, which will kill the vampire. Awesome. Come on. There it is. And then Garen, let's see what happens. So it says when both vampires are killed, the altars deactivate, and one hero inside the room regains 20 hit points. Alright, so Garen's going to regain 20 hit points, puts him at 21. He's going to pick up a flask. Oh, never mind. He is full already. So this one is now removed. We have defeated all of the altars. I believe Gazzini's attacks don't stop until, let's see, all doors are unlocked except the big one. Each round, last hero acts adjacent to, if two or more hero, blah, blah, blah. Gazzini deals it. Blood domain ends when you destroy the big door. So, yep, we're still gotta get all the way to the other side of the map. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, sorry. 6. This Garen did attack this turn, so stop standing in my way. Okay, and now that our Death Knight is free from enemy control, oh, where'd my card go? He can now do his turn. So he's gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He is ready to attack this next turn. And he's going to take the 10 damage. Alright, we're down to 3 heroes. We're pretty low on life. We're going to see what we can do here. So, alright. So now he has already taken the damage. It's hero's turn. The hero's turn again. Death Knight is going to do his basic attack. That's a hit. So that is 6 damage to the door. Let's see. Where is the big door? Did I not place it on the board? I thought I did place that one on the board. Okay, maybe I didn't, so I probably need to place that one. So big door is 30 hit points. We're going to count, I'm just going to count this one as the big door. So it took 6 from Death Knight's basic attack. Alright, now Garen is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, do I want to try to get the health? Let me see, what do you need to actually get the health? Prisoner dies when the heroes are killed. Each prisoner takes. Must spend a prime action. Oh, I hate those ones the most. Okay, so 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Star still moving up. Somebody else takes 10 more damage. Probably the tank. This is pretty much where this is gonna end, everybody. All right. So we'll probably get the doors open and then be brutally beaten to death by Gazzini and his vampire guys here at the end. Um, I mean, we would have to focus down Gazzini, and even still, it's not going to be enough here. So, Death Knight's going. Oh, 4. Let's see, but basic attack is 5. So, damn, that's a miss. That is really not what we need right now. Okay, so now Garen is going to attack with his basic 7. Awesome. That's going to be hit, and it is 7 plus 4 because he gets his passive, so that is 11. Puts him at 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's going to make his basic attack. All of our damage is gone now. 8. He's got a 6. So, that's 6 more damage to this here. 3 and then 7. And from hit passive, Death Knight's gonna gain 4. Alright, so the next one, Garen's gonna take the hit. His door will not go down. Alright, so unfortunately, the door has 7 hit points, which means if the Death Knight attacks it, it's not going to be enough. It's going to require Ustar or Garen to also attack. That means Garen, has been our highest damage person, is going to have to use his basic against it, which isn't horrible, but it just means we have not our high damage dealer getting to use his turn here. So, alright, he's going to attack the door. Hopefully he gets it, and it rolled off the side. Awesome. Alright, we're going to try that again. 16. Okay, so the door is defeated. And now we are on to the last event. The last event is the bloody fight. Place 2 vampires and count Gazzini according to the map indications in the red borders. The blood domain ends. Alright, so Gazzini is already in position, and then he has 2 vampires here that he gets to rumble with. So we got blue and red again. They both have 40 hit points. We are not going to focus on them. We are going to feverishly do what we can to try and kill Gazzini to win this, because we are right here at the end, and we're pretty much out of time to potentially beat this. So we're gonna have to go, as a lot of my friends online for some reason like to say, going ham. We're gonna have to go ham. So our token is up. I forgot to flip that back. We don't have any specials for Ustar. We have 1 heroic action, which is probably what I'm going to be using. And we only have an interrupt. Yep, and an interrupt. We do have, yeah, yep, that's it. That's all we got. Okay, so Death Knight is going to use the heroic action. He's going to use heroic ambush, so it allows him to move to a square adjacent to an enemy, and then this enemy takes 20 damage. So he is going to move. Where is he going to move? Here. I'm going to move here. And Gazzini Oops. I forget his warlord token. I think I did. Or is that it right there? No. Warlord token. Alright, Gazini has 70 hit points. And he is going to take 20 damage. So that puts him down at 50. That's a good, first hit there, obviously. And now we have Ustar, who gets to make his attack here. So sadly, our Death Knight is probably going to get beaten to death here. In this next turn, we can move from all. No, nothing there. We could make him cursed. I guess we're just gonna have to go with that. So Ustar is going to go with using Life Siphon on Gazini. Oh God. Oh man, this game sometimes it's funny how you can you come up with the best plans, but sometimes the fate of the dice just doesn't do it for you. Alright, so Gazini still takes 5 residual damage. That will be the end of the hero's turn. Since Blood Domain's over, none of our heroes will take additional damage from his ability. But now the enemies get to go. Heroes can't make special attacks. Oh, no. No, 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 no. That is the worst time for this, considering our Death Knight would have tried to use his interrupt to potentially try to save himself from being beaten to death here. And it's not going to happen. All right. So Gazini will go first. He's going, I believe it was basic strategy. Let me check that. Yep, basic strategy. All right, he's going to attack the Death Knight. Oh man, that went from like a 5 to like, holy crap, he's gonna survive to, oh no. No, he's dead. He's really, really dead. Gazini does 16 damage, plus 5 more, so that's 21 damage, and he regains 4 health. Let's see, is immune to damage and effects from heroes with at least 1 alter. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, sadly, our Death Knight is dead right at the beginning of this turn, which is really not surprising at all. Okay, so Gazini is done. Now Blue Vampire will go next. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to do his attack. Oh, wait. Gazini needs to gain 4. And then this vampire is going to attack Garen. This could be it for Garen as well, everybody. They do a hit of 12, so. And sadly, our interrupt is gone. Where's my Death Knight? Where did his miniature go? Did I throw him off the board? Oh no, here he is. Okay. Here I was thinking I threw him off the board or something. Yeah, so that's super unfortunate that we couldn't use special attacks because having that interrupt would have saved himself right there. Okay, so did Blue roll? I didn't know. He didn't go yet. Okay, Blue is attacking Garen, and Garen has a defense of 7. Damn. All right. Garen is defeated as well. Huge defeat for the heroes here. Right at the end. Like just falling apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe they have a movement of 6. Yep. Okay. And now he's going to make his attack on Ustar, the lone hero. He does. That makes it 12 damage, so that puts him at 11. And now it's Ustar, who has no specials. He is the healer of the team, lowest damage. He's got only primary abilities left here. Doesn't look like there's any flash that he can do either. Sadly, it looks like this is going to end in a defeat, everyone. Sorry to say, but I'm just going to play it to the end anyway. Because I just like to play it out. And Ustar, I believe, can still attack Gazini. Whoops. Why is it jumping over there? Yeah, that's going to hit. Okay. So he's going to do Life Siphon on Gazini. 16, that's a hit. That's 10 damage to Gazini. 39. And he is going to heal himself 6. Puts him at 17. And sadly, that's the end of the hero's turn. So this will probably be the very end now, everyone. Heroes are vulnerable. Vulnerable means that they take more damage. Yeah, this definitely just strings of bad cards to pull, along with what we've been getting. So I'm just gonna go with let's see the vampire here. He's gonna go first since he's closer. We'll just roll it because it's got to be over here. Yep. All right. So it'd be 12 plus 3, which is 15. That brings Ustar to 2 health. Blue's going to go next. 1, 2, 3. And blue is going to make the final roll. This will probably be the killing blow here. And that's it. That's the end of the game. Heroes lose. So, unfortunately, that's what happens in this game. You can't always win it. Sometimes you got to lose. I'm actually, honestly, I'm actually thinking we did pretty well considering the circumstances. I specifically picked Garen, and this is, especially if anyone was paying attention to the first stream that happened a couple weeks ago. I tried to pick a team that I thought would be the worst to pick in PvE, just because some of these characters are just not great. And I've been surprised, actually. Garen doing 20 damage consistently. I was really hoping to be able to use some of his special, like Memory Thief on Gazini, because with that attack, even though he doesn't get to copy his attacks, he gets to do the 22 damage plus 12 damage from trying to copy, and if he's positioned right, he'd gain the 4. So he'd potentially get a 39 damage hit, which is a very strong hit. Zun the Illusionist, same thing. Interrupt, couldn't really use it. He missed Nightmare, which is his one ability that would have been really helpful for us to have, and just missed it. Death Knight just unfortunately couldn't use his interrupt when we really needed it, and that just happens sometimes in this game. If I was playing the real game, there is an artifact called Dragon Armor, which we probably wouldn't have. I don't think we can even get normally at this point in the campaign. This is the second quest in the game, but it would have made him immune if he had this dragon armor. It would have made him immune to boss powers, or I'm sorry, evil powers or boss powers. So in this case, it would have made him invulnerable to that special. So he would have still been able to interrupt, which was saved his life. But and then, yeah, as I remember from the first stream, he also missed his 25 damage effect, the Spectral Lance, which is a very strong one, and completely missed that. So, along with not being a stellar team, I mean, we pulled some things together, but the rolls, getting some bad rolls, really added up here, especially at the end. But anyway, this should give you a pretty good idea of the second quest in the game, the Blood Castle. We were actually able to pretty much get all the way to the end here, and got pretty close. 39 health left, so. Anyway, so thanks for everyone watching. I think that's going to be it for tonight. And next week, maybe we can set up another PvP match, or maybe we can do a group um, quest, or I don't know if anyone would actually want to jump into an entire campaign, but we can see, what people want to do here in the future. But if anyone has any comments, questions, or suggestions for things that they'd like to see, just let me know. Either send me a message, say something in the chat. I'm in Discord a lot, so you can let me know if there's something else you want to know about Arena the Contest. And I will. This is one thing I don't think I've said in any of the streams before. Hopefully, in the next coming months or so, I did speak to Dragori and specifically Alex on Dragori, and he did say that once they were able to get back in the office and kind of start getting back to normal, that they would be open to getting on here and doing some PvP or something and streaming with us. So that would be super awesome if we actually can do that. And I think it'd be a really fun event to do. So if that does happen here pretty soon, I'll try to make sure that we get enough time set out so everyone knows about it and can get on and watch this. But anyway, thank you everyone for watching, and you all have a good night. I'll see you later.